All right, everyone. Good morning. This is Jamie. You guys saw me on Tuesday. I'm substituting for Kim today. I think she's on vacation, and you'll notice we are not in Michigan. We are in Boynton Beach, Florida. I'm visiting with my folks. This is my mom, Kenda. She's going to be exercising with us today. So today you are going to need some kind of stick or dowel. I have a broom here. You know, you can use a broomstick. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. All the exercises today can be done in seated and standing. Okay, so we are going to start with working on our shoulders. I'm going to step forward so I don't hit you. And we're just going to bring that, you go forward. There we go. Bring that dowel overhead, reaching to the sky and just back down and up just a few times. Thinking about posture, looking up to that sky, squeezing those shoulder blades. All right, we're going to bring that dowel up and then we're going to drop it behind your head. And remember, there's no sharp pain here. So if you feel like that's causing sharp pain, stay in front of your face. But this is a nice upper stretch, chest stretch. Even if you're not going all the way down, that's okay. Let's bring it up, bring it in front. Bring it up overhead, drop that down below your head, behind your head, and let those shoulders just stretch here. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. If you feel it, if you take a deep breath in, you'll feel that stretch in your shoulders. Bring them up and down, shake those shoulders out a little bit. Let's try a few more. We're gonna go up and then behind the head, and up and in front. Over the head, behind the head, up and down. Good, one more, up over the head, behind. Hold this right here. Take some deep breaths. Feel those shoulders stretch right in the front. This feels fantastic. Bring it up and bring it down. Good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're just going to make some really big circles with your sticks, and you'll notice, or your dowel. And so we're just kind of making some figure eights, and we're just twisting those shoulders, almost like a kayaking or a paddling type of motion. You want to really get into it, really think about twisting now, bending those knees. We're going to be using this move again in our aerobic section. Good. If you're seated, you can do all these same things seated. We're going to put that stick to the side now. So the side of your foot, both hands come to one side. So right by your right foot. Yep, nice big stance. And we're going to twist. So both hands go on that wherever you feel comfortable, and you're going to twist behind you. Using that pole to help you twist and look behind. Make your eyes move to the back. Twist that neck. This feels amazing. Kind of relax it, come forward again. And let's twist again. Turn your head behind. Bend your knees just a little bit, unlock those knees. Good, come forward a little bit. We'll do both sides, but we'll finish this one. You should feel like maybe you're getting a little farther. So go to the end, make sure your eyes are leading the way. You can pulsate here a little bit and push. That feels good. All right, let's switch to that other side. So put that pole on the other side of your foot, both hands go on it. And we're gonna twist. Push that pole back, keep your arms straight out. Yep, and just twist and look behind you. And you'll find probably that one side is tighter than the other. That's true for all of us. Keep breathing, no holding your breath. We talked on Tuesday that holding your breath makes your blood pressure dysregulate. All right, come to the front, take a break there, push back again. Keep those arms straight. as you twist. I like the pull because it makes you use both your arms. And when you use both your arms, you have to use your whole trunk. Good, back to the front. Let's do that one more time. And twist. If you're seated, it looks something similar. I'm just twisting in my seat. Good. Okay, our next one, next warm up. We're gonna put that walking stick in front, both hands on it, on that dowel. We're gonna bend our knees like we're gonna take a sit. You're gonna push that pole out. So you'll see me here, push that pole out, lean into that stick, and you're gonna stir the pot. So really leaning. You can see I'm in that squatting position, straighten. That dowel or that walking stick lets you stretch a little further because you've got some support. And now we're going to make it big. So we're going to stand up, stir the pot, squat, come up. Let's do this 5 times. This should feel really good. If you are in your chair, it looks the same. I'm just leaning, really feeling the stretch in your shoulders and your back. There's 2. Good, lean 3. Mom's doing a good job there. 4. This should feel fantastic. 5. Good. Let's go the other way. I'm going to stay in the chair since Mom's doing such a good job with the standing, and rotate. Use that walking stick. You can do this with 2 walking sticks. Oh, feels good. 3. 4, a stretch in the side body. 2, maybe in the shoulders. 5, awesome. Okay. All right, one last stretch for those legs. We're going to use that walking stick in front. I don't care what leg goes forward. One leg goes back like a runner stretch. So you can see that. You're going to use that stick again, lean forward to stretch the back of your leg. So again, even though if you don't feel like you have balance problems, sometimes it's nice to use that stick. Put it out there as far as you need to really stretch the back of that calf. Good, come up, shake it out. All right, let's go back out and stretch again. So same foot, lean forward, stretch the back of that calf. Feels fantastic. Good. All right, let's switch legs now. So the other leg comes forward. Your stick position doesn't really change. Keep those toes facing forward and lean in. Feel that stretch in your calf? You got it, Mom? Yep. She says yes.
I won't say yes.
And back. Let's do one more time on that side. Stretch forward. Remember, your ankle range of motion is really important. If your calves are tight or your ankles are tight, that really inhibits your ability to have good balance. Okay. I think we are ready to get our heart rates up. All right. I'm going to show you all 4 exercises so that you're familiar with them. And remember, like we talked on Tuesday, the exercises should be relatively easy for you to do. So if they seem complex, make them simpler and just move. So the first one is high knees. So we're going to do these standing. There's a lot of different ways to do this. You can do high knees like this. If you want more support, do your high knees like this. And if you want to sit, your high knees are like this. Okay, so you decide what level of challenge you want today. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is a step push. So this is basically taking your dowel and you're going to push it forward and step back, and push it forward and step back. You want a big step. If you can't take a big step, then just put your dowel on the ground. Take that big step. We'll just worry about the stepping piece. Okay, we'll just worry about the stepping. If you're seated, You're just stepping and pushing. Stepping and pushing. So that's number 2. The third one, got to have a sit to stand in there because that's my favorite. So sit to stand with that dowel pressed overhead. Everybody knows that one. If you're sitting, then you're just pressing overhead. And the last one is we're going to step and we're going to return to that kayak, right? We talked about kayaking. We're going to step. Again, if you need more stability, just go back to that stepping and you can move that stick to either side. If you're sitting, it looks like this. Probably feels more like you're kayaking when you're sitting, okay? We've got 1 minute of hard work for each of those. We're gonna try 3 rounds, just like we did on Tuesday, because you all did so well. In between, during your 30 seconds, you do a nice side step, or if you're sitting, you work your arms. So our high intensity are those 1 minute exercises, work really hard. Your 30 second is to let that heart rate come down, touch your breath. We got 3 rounds. And I know we can do it because Tuesday was awesome. Mom, are you ready?
Sure.
Thumbs up. All right, here we go. So our first one. All right, let's do our high knees. So remember here, up, yep, however you want to do them. There you go. Good. And remember, you can switch it to this. Nice big weight shifts, or you can be in your chair. Keep going, Mom, you're good. Woo! A little bit of coordination exercise too, so keep going. Mom's got the standing one down. Get those knees up. You can use your pole to hit with your knees. So your knee to pole. There you go. Good, we've got 20 seconds left. So we get that low intensity stepping for 30 seconds. Yep. 10 seconds here, you've got it. People are driving by thinking we're crazy. That's all right. 3, 2, 1. All right, side step. Woo, let that heart rate come down. Make sure you're sidestepping. Remember, we don't ever want to stop abruptly from exercising because that makes your blood pressure not regulate well. All right, 15 seconds. Our next one is that step and push. That step and push. That one looks like this. We step and we push. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Step and push. Here's one way to do it. Push that out. It's like a chest press. Yeah. This actually works a little bit of balance. Remember, you can go forward. Walking sticks are beautiful for everybody at every level. You start to get tired. If you're sitting, looks like this. We are at 30 seconds already. Yep, step forward. That's it, Mom, you got it. 20 seconds. Hopefully your heart rate is feeling that get up there. And remember those numbers, 0 to 10. If you feel like you're at 1 or 2, like you're eating bonbons on the couch, let's step it up a little bit. We want it at 5 and above. Woo, all right, let's sidestep. Catch your breath. You're good. Yeah, sidestep. Make sure you're moving side to side. All right, we're on to exercise number 3. That is our sit to stand. So you need your chair, Mom. Go back up to your chair. Here we go. This is one that really gets our heart rate up. Here we go. Chair overhead. You're gonna sit all the way to your chair. You should see the look she just gave me. Can you go all the way down? Yeah, just, yeah. She just groaned, if you couldn't hear that. Do what you can. It's not a race. All we're trying to do here is get that heart rate up. If you need to go faster because it's easier, go for it. If you're seated, it looks like this. 20 seconds here, and we're almost through round one already. Isn't that great how quick it goes? Seems like it goes quicker in Florida. Is that rubbing it in? 9 seconds here. That's it. All right, take that low intensity sidestepping. You should feeling now that your heart rate is up. I'm at about 115. So you should feel like your heart rate is increased. This is the hardest part to stick with because it's so uncomfortable. But once your heart rate gets moving, you'll find a little bit of a steady state. All right, now we're kayaking down the river. That's our next one. So here we go. Ready? Kayak, step and kayak, just like you're paddling. Doesn't matter how you do it. You could go fast, yep, step forward and put that paddle in the water. I don't think you were much of a canoer, were you, Mom?
I just go inside my.
That's all right. The idea is to move big. Sometimes if you are a paddler, I don't care how your feet go, it really doesn't matter. We're at 30 seconds. We're getting some weird looks from the neighbors. That's okay. I tried to get them to join us today, but no go. It's all right. Everyone looks fantastic online. You got 10 seconds. Keep working. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, take that side step. Woo, all right, we finished round one. Let's do it all again. So at this point, should feel like your heart rate. What are your numbers today? Remember, we won at 5. So if you're thinking about those numbers, how hard are you working? 10 is you can't talk. 1 is you're eating bonbons on the couch. So really want to think about 5. All right, here we go.
Emily,
Here we go. Get that pole to your knee. If you're seated, looks like this. Go as fast as you can. High intensity. You'll notice too that I am keeping my fingers. I'm grabbing my bar between my thumb and keeping my rest of my fingers open for that nice stretch. We know that in Parkinson's, those finger muscles get rigid too. So, all right, 20 seconds here. I'm going to stand up. Keep going. We're in round 2 already. Whoop, whoop. Keep going. 8 seconds here. And then you get that low intensity stepping. All right. After the second round, we'll take a little water break. I'll give you a little bit longer so you can grab some water. All right, what's exercise number 2? Say it to yourself. Anybody remember? Mom says she doesn't remember. That's all right. Step and punch. So we're going to push that bar. We're going to step and push that bar forward. Here we go. Step and punch. So forward, step and push. Step and push. And if you want a little extra hand motion there, flick those fingers, but don't let go of the dowel. So open those fingers, close, open, close, open those fingers. A little bit of extra hand work here, a hand boost. That's it. If you're seated, looks like this. Looks like this. That's it. We're at 23 seconds. All right, let's keep working. Remember, we can sweat. No excuse to not sweat. It's okay. 10 seconds here. Halfway through round 2 already. Good, side step. Side step. All right, exercise number 3. Your favorite. Which one was that? I'm getting some evil eye looks over here. Sit to stand. Sit to stand. Or you can squat if that's what you need to do. So 6 seconds, you'll grab your chair. So sit and stand. Sit, and you can just tap down, push up. Yeah. Remember, sit to stands, we talked about this on Tuesday, I think, are an indicator of movement and mortality. So the better you can do your sit to stands and you practice these, the better indicator of health it is. And they have age match norms, which means if my young mother here can do 13 of these in a minute, that's a good sign. We've got 20 seconds here. And remember, if you're sitting, looks like this. 15 seconds here. 7 seconds. We get that sidestepping, low intensity. Okay. All right, sidestep. Woo. Now, make sure you're sidestepping. Don't abruptly stop. Just sidestep. And you can sit for the next one if you need it. It's okay to be short of breath. We shouldn't be scared of that, as long as we're not seeing stars. All right, number 4, kayaking, let's go. So step and kayak, step and paddle, step and paddle. I don't care what way you do it, step and paddle. Or you can stay, if it's easier for you to stay on one side, stay on one side. That's okay. Do 5 and then switch your sides. That's the nice thing about these. I think we need some coordination work. I'll take whatever you got. 30 seconds here. And that's why it's nice when all your pictures are small, right? I'm really can only see your large movements. It's all about movement. All right, if you're seated, we got 15 seconds here. Paddling, this feels more like paddling probably. 10 seconds here. And we will have completed round 2. Good, all right, make sure you sidestep, grab your water, keep moving if you'd like. We have at least 1 more to go. Can we do it? 1 more round. Yep. Keep moving. Yep, I'll give you a nice long break here. What is your number? I'm at 107 for my heart rate. I'm about a 5. So I need to get my butt in gear. A little bit harder work here. So keep resting. We're gonna go another minute rest. Keep moving though. Hydration is also key, both during exercise and during the day. That helps regulate blood pressure. Another 30 seconds here, catch your breath. That means this next round is a hard one. We're gonna push ourselves. I think Kim has this new high intensity class, so I think I'm right on target with that. All right, let's keep stepping. I'm just gonna. Just got to get back on track here. Yes, we want to cancel this. Keep stepping. Round 6. Okay. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, back to high knees. Here we go. High knees. We're going to make these just a little bit longer rounds here, a little bit longer. We'll call this our last one. We'll take a nice break and get into some balance work, okay? Let's work hard this last round. Keep that heart rate up. I know my mom would rather have music going instead of my voice, I'm sure. Keep working, 30 seconds. Remember, you've got alternatives. So use that walking stick to help get you higher and farther if you need to, because we want big movements and big weight shifts. So if you're just doing this and you put that stick down and it makes you go farther and harder and work harder, use that stick. I'd rather have you do that. Woo. This is going to be a long round to get us back on track. So, we got 27 seconds. I made this a little bit longer. You can, it's going to feel longer for sure. I feel it. We're at 10 seconds here. We're getting ready to take that low intensity stepping break. Don't stop. Just slow down that movement. Good. Woo, that got my heart rate up. Side step. Number 2 is our step and push. Step and push. 15 seconds here, step and push. Trash collection day. Here we go. 5 seconds here, step and push. Grab that stick. You're going to step and push. Step and push. Step and push. Good. Step and push if you're in your chair. Open those hands. You can get a finger workout here. You could just do your index. Okay, how about your middle? And your ring. That's a harder one. And your pinky. Keep going. We got 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Open and close those hands. Get that hand workout in. We like killing 2 birds or 3 birds with 1 stone. 15 seconds here. I love all the movement I'm seeing. Stick with it. We can do hard things, whether we're in Michigan where it's snowing or in Florida where it's 70. All right. Low intensity side step. You can sit if you need to. Here. Yeah, slow it down if you need to. 10 seconds here. Everyone, I love what I see. I can see arms flailing. That's good. Legs flailing. All right, we are sit to stands. We are sit to stands. So here, or squatting. So squat, push up. Yep. Whatever works for you. This is beautiful whole body movement. I'd rather have you slow down and get full motion than do it fast and get just a little bit of motion. This is all extension, working against gravity, plus getting your heart rate up. 30 seconds here. If you're seated, looks like this. Everyone's doing, I love it. You guys were up for this today online. Woo! You'll be glad when Kim and Angie are back, I'm sure. Probably nice to have a little bit different. Good, side step. You can sit if you need to, side step, doing good. Just side step, remember, slow it down to catch your breath. Like we talked about on Tuesday, this is interval training. This is high intensity work, low intensity work. And for most people, this lets you engage in 20 minutes of really continuous activity, which is fantastic. We are athletes. All right, last one here, step and kayak. So let's step and kayak. So now you're kayaking. Okay, then sit, just sit. Yep, kayak and sit. You can sit. Just move your arms. Yep, just move your arms. She said thank you. Or you can stand. So again, you know, this is each your own journey. The fact that you're here and that you showed up means a lot. You have to give yourself credit. We want you back week after week and day after day. So don't be too hard on yourselves. We're going to go into some balance work after this. So this is it. Give me some hard work here. 13 seconds. I don't care how you step. Doesn't matter to me because it's all good rotation. Woo. All right. Take that standing rest break. Make sure your heart rate comes down safely. Take breaths. Don't hold your breath. We're going to take a good minute and a half here to let that heart rate safely come down and let your blood pressure adapt. Get a drink. And now it's all about balance. So you did the hard stuff today. The hard stuff is really getting that heart rate up. I think that's the hardest thing to do by yourself. It is for me, for sure. I'd rather just lift weights and that's it. Nice sidestepping. Grab your drink if you need to. If you're in your chair today, the balance work looks the same. You're just working more on your torso strength, your core strength and balance. You've got 20 seconds, so really slow it down. Thinking about that number again, 0 to 10. How high did you get? Anybody getting the 7s? What did your number on your watch say for those of you who have watches? That's a good thing. All right, let's grab a drink of water. You're going to need your poles, but if you need to take a sitting break, go ahead. These next exercises won't necessarily be strenuous from a heart rate standpoint, but we're going to use another scale to say, ooh, how hard was this? So we're going to be working on balance and stepping, okay? So our first thing that we're going to do is really working, and I want you to use this dowel, and the point of the dowel is to make you step further so that you're really working on your balance. So we're going to work on large side steps, and they're going to be slow. Okay, so the slower, I know we say, do we want to move slow on Parkinson's? But for balance activities, you know, if we move fast, that's good. But I also want to work slow balance. So if you notice, when I go to side step slow, it's a lot of single leg work. I've got to control that. I'm going to weight shift, and look how big that step is. Most of us don't step that big. And then I'm going to come back on that leg. So we spend a lot of time in this exercise, not only getting large stepping motions, but also a lot of time on single leg. And that's where your dowel comes in, or your walking stick. Use it, kind of feather, or if you need more motion so you can get farther, then use it. Okay, be real careful with this. All right, but that's what the walking stick. So we're going to do about 6 to 8 steps to the right or whatever direction. We'll go to the left, but I want you to really think about control. Okay, if you're only getting here, put more pressure through that stick. All right, so hands on the stick. We're going to take big steps, so over exaggerates, like slow motion. Step, put that toe down. Shift your weight way over, come back. When you're ready, pick up that leg, high, back to the middle. All right, so kind of gauge that. Can you just use one hand? Do you need both? Let's try that again. So big step, slow, hit, shift way over on that leg, come back. When you're ready, get steady here, lift, and back down. You should feel like your ankle is wobbly. All right, let's try a few more of those. So that was 2. So big step, slow, put your toe down, reach and weight shift way over, use that stick, back over. When you're ready, lift, And maybe you're doing this, that's okay. And back. All right, let's try 3 more of those. You should have it down now, right? You know what you can do. Reach, toe, slow over, use that stick, back, lift, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good, 2 more. Reach, step, lean, lean, lift. Good, was that 1 more? Is that what I said? Okay, let's take that break. You probably feel a lot of tension on that leg that we were standing on. All right, let's try the other side. And again, remember, a lot of us have one side that doesn't work as well. I have a lot of weakness in my right leg. So I have a lot more, you'll see me teetering a lot more since I have a hip injury. So we're going to do the same thing. Grab a hold of that dowel in front, stay upright.
Something happened to her internet, so she'll be back on in just a second. Keep moving, as they normally say. Just keep moving. And she should be on in a second. At least we know it's not the weather.
Lynette, is Jamie in Florida or is she?
Yeah, she just got to Florida, I think she said yesterday.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So, she's probably logging on. I'm waiting, I'm trying to find her to see.
I don't think it's fair that she's in Florida, we're here, so I'm hoping for rain.
Huh. Ed's in Florida too, so I mean.
Ed's always in Florida. That doesn't count.
And then we're trying to get these little bitty drizzles of snow today at my house, so it's like, okay.
We had freezing rain yesterday.
Oh, you did?
And the night before, 2 of my daughters slipped and fell.
Oh, wow.
Daughter and a granddaughter slipped and fell on the driveway because it was black ice.
Oh, hopefully they're okay.
They're fine. They're
Oh.
fine. They're young.
Yeah, but still.
This is Ed. I saw the temperature difference in Michigan. To here, it's 50 degrees different.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks a lot for that news, Ed. I always appreciate your little tidbits. Well, they're starting to have some, I had trouble logging in. Did anybody else have trouble logging in?
I'm muted.
No, I didn't.
No,
didn't.
I didn't.
Okay.
Julie, Joe, Ellen.
It might have did an update on your computer, because sometimes it does that and it's slow.
Yeah.
Tom, looks like Tom's on.
Hey, Ed, even though you're in Florida, we still love you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I love you guys too.
Well, you know, we can like you and still be jealous.
That's true. A good thing for me down here is not only can I do my class at 10, but I can usually get out and walk and in the sun. It feels so nice to be able to walk with my seated walker.
Oh, that sounds good.
Is there anybody from RSB Valpo, Indiana? Tom? No, okay, okay. Hi, guys from Valpo.
Let's see. I'm going to try to get a hold of them to make sure she is still next, gonna be able to jump back on, so give me a second.
Tell her we really appreciate the abbreviated exercise.
We gave you a chance to get a good rest, but she was really working you guys.
She does every time. That's Jamie's mark. I used to have occasional in here in Saginaw, before COVID, we had in-person exercise for Parkinson's patients, and yeah, she was always a drill sergeant there too.
We do our own exercises.
Where do I live?
We do it on our own. Like on the single balance, single leg balance.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know what happened. It wouldn't let me log back in after it kicked me out. That happened on Tuesday too. All right, you can hear me okay?
yeah.
I'm trying to find you to spotlight you, so give me.
Let's see if my video. I'm here. I see me.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see ya.
I
Jamie,
can.
Okay. there-
Jamie, I thought your mother sent you to your room.
Yeah, join to the beach.
She did not send me to my room.
And she
No.
did not run away.
She didn't run away. All right, let's get back to work. I think we were on our left side stepping. I'm gonna have to figure out why it does that, because at same time last time I think it kicked me out. So, all
And-
right, let's go back.
And they can't hear you as good. Do you still have your headphone thingy on?
I do, and I can hear you now. So I'm wondering if that's,
Oh, it switched over.
yeah, I'll put it back on. Let's try. How's that?
Perfect,
That's good.
perfect.
Now I can't hear you guys at all.
Oh, we can hear
Wow,
you. Can
that's
you hear
pretty.
me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
You
Yeah.
can't hear me at all now? Probably not. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Look,
We
I
can't.
can hear you
Well,
fine.
miss.
yeah, we
I
hear
think I
you
need a new
fine.
computer. All right. Well, I can hear you now, but you said you can't
you-
hear me well, or is that better?
I can hear you.
It sounds like it's, uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's still okay.
It's still okay? All right. I'll stay here and I'll try to talk loud. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so,
Talk a little louder because we can
Okay.
barely hear you.
all right. I'll talk loud. Is that better? I think now it's picking up my computer camera. So we'll just finish this out. We're going to do some stepping, go back to that stepping. So we're going to lift, step with that other foot, come down, shift that weight, come back, step in. Good. Let's keep doing that. And slow step. This is like Al's Tai Chi. Coming back, control. Try not to use much support. There's two. And lift, touch down gently, shift, come back. Here, there's four. Let's try a few more of these. Step, remember therapists can't count. Come back. Ooh, there's my loss of balance there. So you can see I have a really hard time on this leg. Let's try one more. Big step, touch down lightly, shift as far over as you can. Come on back, bring it up, Woo, I don't like that one. That one's harder for me. All right. Now we're gonna work on a backward step. So or a side step. So you're gonna take that pole and you're gonna step backwards. So you'll have the pole in your hand. You're gonna take, it doesn't matter, the arm and leg, one side is gonna step back and open, and then bring it together and squat. We'll do one side. So again, hands on that pole, that nice athletic stance. You're going to open, kind of like a power step, using that pole. Big, nice and slow and controlled movements. Good. Let's try 5 more of those. And step. If you're in your chair, you should be stepping backwards. And together, there's 1. Big step. Out, open those hands. There's 2. Good. Big step out. If you can't do the hand motion, that's okay. 2 more. Big step out. Notice I am not stepping well. I got that bad hip. That's my excuse. All right, 1 more. Good. Let's switch sides. I'm going to try changing my to my camera microphone. Let's see if that. Is that any better?
Yes, we can, it's coming clear.
It's coming clear? Okay. All right, let's go to the other side now. So whatever side you didn't step with, get in that athletic stance, use that pole. We're gonna take that arm and leg, step to the side like ta-da, come back and squat. So up, take a step back, lean into it, back, squat. Good. 3 more. Step. Together, squat. Got the citizen patrol stopping by. And together. Good. Let's try 1 more here. Step back. And together. Okay, shake out those hips. That was good. Okay, now we're going to work on that single leg standing. That's all right. So you've got a couple different ways you can put your feet here. Let's see. Can you see me? All right. So you can go to a full single leg if you want to. You can put your feet together if you want to. Or you could put your feet in what we call that tightrope or tandem position. Use your walking stick as you need to. So I'm going to go in single leg. I'm going to hold my hand on that, and we're going to work on twisting and coming back. So you pick your challenge. If you're single leg, you see that I touch down, or you can put your feet together and twist, or 1 foot in front of the other. So I'm going to go single leg. I'm going to start on my left leg. It doesn't really matter. All right, we're going to take that, use as much weight on that stick as you need to. Open. Try to turn your head and your eyes. This is a hard one. Your ankles should be wiggly here. That's okay. And back. Good, Mom. Yeah. And if you have to touch down, that's okay. All right, let's do a couple more times on this leg. So find your balance. I'll try tandem this time. Put 1 foot in front of the other. I'm going to twist. This is slow. If you're doing this right and challenging yourself, your ankles should be wiggly and you feel a little unsteady. If not, then you need to go to single leg. Come on back. Good. Let's try the other leg now. So I'm going to step on my right leg now. You're going to see a lot of faltering here for me. This is my, so I'm going to twist. Keep your eyes up. Your eyes follow your hand. I got to use that stick a lot more here. Good. Come back. It's okay if you have to step down or lose your balance. That's all right. Okay, regroup. Let's do number 2. Single leg or tandem, 4 feet together. Open. If you're wobbly, that's okay. That means it's working. Your toes should be clenching. Your ankles will be wobbly. Good. Come together. Let's try one more. And then we'll cool down here. All right. Take that walking stick, one leg. Open twist. Follow your hand with your eyes. Bend your knee, because that's going to help you use your muscles. Good. And come back. Woo! So you might feel that in your ankles a little bit. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to go into seating, sit for our cool down. Okay. So go ahead and grab your chair. We're going to come a little bit closer here so we can make sure you can hear us. Bring this down just a little bit. We're going to use our sticks again and do some of those similar exercises that we did before. We're going to start with a new one though with the hip. So use your stick. You can put that stick out there. This is our figure 4 stretch. You okay? Okay. But use that stick wherever you need it to stay upright. So I'm going to put it in front of me, and now I can put my hands on that stick to help me not only get a hip stretch, but also a shoulder stretch. So now you can see why therapists, why we love these, we love walking sticks. So relax that hip. We did a lot of hip work, a lot of sit to stands as usual. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Come up. Take some pressure off your hip and shoulders. But you can see why we like these sticks so much.
This is good.
Yeah. And push forward. So even those of us without Parkinson's, we use these sticks to help stretch, to help us move faster, move farther, give us stability. We like the activator poles because they have this little shelf. And so I can just even rest my hand on that shelf here, and I don't even have to grip hard if I don't want to. Let's push that stick a little farther. Feel it in the back, the hips, the shoulders. Good. Come back. We're going to do that one more time. So this time, make sure that you're breathing, and as you breathe out, stretch that hip farther. So breathe in. As you breathe out, push. Did you get a little farther this time? Breathe in. Breathe out, push a little further. If you can you get your ears between your arms? Keep breathing. Good. Come on back. All right, shake that hip out a little bit. All right, let's switch those legs. All right, that pulls in front or wherever you need that stability. You determine where that is. So I'm going to put that my hand on the top there, start to lean. Remember, keep leading with that sternum so that your head isn't down, but it's not also looking up at the sky, just looking forward. Lean forward, use that stick to help just gradually get some stretch in those arms and shoulders. And just try to relax that knee. You can try pushing it down if you want, if you're not getting enough stretch. Some deep breathing here. Good, come on back. And forward again. We'll do this 2 more times, leaning. Feeling it in that shoulders. in that fanny, maybe in the side of the hip. Good, one more time. This time, work with your breathing. So we're gonna breathe in. We're gonna push out and breathe out. Stay here. Another deep breath in. Breathe out and go a little bit further. Yowza. Good. All right. Shake out those hips. Woo. All right, we're going to take that pole, turn it to the side of our chairs, and you can push and twist, or if it's more comfortable, just use your chair. You can use either one. So you can use one hand on that pole to pull, to twist, and then release it. We'll do that a few times this way. Twist. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. And down. Good. One more time. And back to the middle. All right. Let's try that other side.
I'm gonna go get that paper.
No, you don't have to. It's okay. We'll grab it. What is it? It's just my exercises.
Oh.
Yeah, we're done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that pole to the right side. We're gonna go ahead and twist. Again, remember, sometimes we have a tightness on one side or the other. I can't quite get this far. You might have a side like that as well. Twist. Come back to the center. And twist. Keep breathing. Back to the center. Let's try one more time here. And twist. Excellent. All right. Let's finish up here. We're going to take that stick. We're going to breathe in, deep breath. Push it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath, push it out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath, push it out. All right, you did it. Thanks for putting up with all our shenanigans today.